years ago, I think it would be alarming that planes were buzzing the roofs, and spraying. And people would be asking, what are you spraying? But people are conditioned not to ask anymore, not to question, that kind of thing. Just like the Illuminati says, yours is not to question, they say, when they try to recruit. Go ahead.
Yeah, I still don't have sound, but we're gonna play this next clip. So
Yeah.
now the plane is going the opposite way, like 90 degrees different. So
Then it
now it's
had.
going along the line of the highway, and it does this. I think it's a fourth pass, fifth pass, seventh pass,
Yeah,
eight
it went on like,
passes
yeah, that's right. I think
over
it's like
20 minutes or so.
Yeah, it was like really quick. I sent you the pictures, and then next pass would come. I'd send you the pictures, next pass would come. I was like racing to get them to you because I knew the next one would be coming. I've seen it so much. Go ahead.
All right. So now we have a similar video, the plane coming back from the
Coming right
direction it
back
was
the same
flying.
way. So it's coming right back the same way. Look how low it is. Late at night, spraying. So this time they weren't doing the crop dusting thing where they kept going farther and farther away. It was like they kept coming over the same spot.
Here, can you hear the
There, I can
audio?
hear it now.
Okay.
Go back to the first one.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
start over here. So first one's really loud.
That was so incredibly low, I could throw up a softball and hit it. Second pass. Right
Second pass. That's a second pass.
Going a brand new direction. Spraying
So this is different than any other time before, like the direction it's going.
Yeah, and then this was filmed sideways on accident.
All right.
I saw. But,
You see it.
Yeah.
You get the idea of the spraying there, though.
And these are all looking out the back.
Same spot. Yeah, right at the back. Now it comes back the other way again. It keeps crisscrossing back and forth this time. That's something? Like one of those shooting gallery ducks.
And what's on the other side of that highway, Tom? Like zoning wise.
Yeah, basically it's nothing on the other side of the Hawaii. Sorry, I was in Hawaii.
The highway. The highway.
Yeah, the other side of Hawaii.
Freudian slip for you.
I keep saying Hawaii. I can't stop saying Hawaii because of what's going on in Hawaii. But yeah.
There's a lot of
it's closer
just
again.
Open land. Like in that area,
open land.
It's undeveloped. There's really nothing much as far as residential goes.
This is a threat, is what they're doing. Like when they put it back and forth like this, spraying back and forth, right? First, like 2 passes, like directly over the house is yet to come out, right? And like we talked about, and then they'll just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's to send a message. It's the agencies. They use the Piper Cubs. Because think what a waste of fuel this is. Over nothingness.
Yeah, what's the point? What's it? Why? What are they spraying? Why?
Right. And they're not learning to fly because why would you learn to fly late at night? And why would you just keep doing the same thing straight away?
I guess it'll carry the wind. Like crop dusting.
So low.
Now, what would happen if you had a bow and arrow and put an air tag on it and got the plane to see where it ended up going? Well,
they would accuse me of, endangering the pilot.
Like they're pretty much trying to bait you to do something
indeed.
like
Look,
that.
it's lower than before.
Somebody driving on that highway could do a bow and arrow type of thing with that, because that's really close.
Look how low it is. Look how low that is.
It's like Fast and the Furious type of movie stuff.
And that's the question. Why are they going back and forth? Late at night. If you're training or something, it'd be during the day.
Yeah, all along that ridge line, is all highway. There's a highway right
It's
here.
the highway. It's the
Yeah.
toll road. Yeah.
Well,
And it's
that's
not police because you're not going to see anything going back and forth that way that fast. You'd use a helicopter. And that's something. And then there was more. I didn't film anymore, but they kept passing over. So there's more than this.
We'll look at the first one once more.
Yeah. So they just kept going.
And this was July 31st.
Mhm.
I was so incredibly low. I could.
And how often have they been
softball
doing
and hit
this? Like,
Basically getting on to about weekly to bi-weekly. So they're really intensifying. But that's the same thing with the phone going out, and keeping the symptoms going. I expect with the Roseanne Barr interview coming up, they're going to be
Katie-
doing everything under the sun, to make it really unpleasant.
yeah,
And I think that's why the phone thing too, to break
Tom,
that.
sorry, Tom.
Go ahead.
Tom's living in Texas, so all this footage is from Texas. Somebody was asking.
Yeah, Texas. And Texas is one of the safest states, but the congressional and the Pentagon, the agents can do what they want in any state. Now, there's in that battle, Texas is standing up to the agents on border crossing. And that's why Texas is the best state, I think, for dealing with agents who are trying to target you. But the Congress people and military can be influenced by the Pentagon, obviously, and the agency, and they can have these military planes and helicopters flying over, and there's nothing we can do about that. So, but we're in the best state to do what we can. We're not having SWAT teams coming at us like Pennsylvania was happening. So yeah. Anyway. All right. Any other questions before wrap?
Yeah, there was one. Okay, so we'll get into the chat right now. So Norma thanked us for your answer about the who's setting the rules. So your answer to that question she asked.
I'm blown away that England is the center of it, really. Isn't that something? Like you said about the Revolutionary War, or we did talk about the
they're jailing
War,
people for memes.
1812, all that stuff. We never could cut our ties. I guess we always were a part of the agenda, the empire system. And it's like when you look at Australia and Canada too, being very much immersed in this, Trudeau being in the pocket, and Hollywood being the ambassadors, stars being the ambassadors to bring them all together. So they're part of the award system. Like Wachowskis were promised beautiful starlets, so it's like they're divvied out as part of the awards, which Trudeau gets. Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada, gets starlets like Larry was promised. And his excuse, let's look at that one more time. His excuse for taking starlets on the plane with him down to official functions is that he said the only way he can really influence America's policymakers is bring starlets along. What a nice excuse. Yeah. Starlets is part of Trudeau's rewards. And they fly with him, just like Tony Stark scenes with the plane with the pole in the center. Go ahead. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, Matt Kermy said, I'm honored to be here, by the way, and thank you for offering up your time. Both of you are incredible people. He also had a question, and I'll read it to you, but I mean, the answer, we'll give a short answer to it. But he asks, Tom, from what you know, is Elon for the people or for the establishment? He is offering the last platform that allows free speech, but he still seems off,
That's a great question. And really what's happened is, like I said before, but let's expound on it. Let's use that question to even get better in on this one, because this is very important. Elon was hired, just like Sophia Stewart was hired. He got that offer I got to be brought into the cabal and to be a face. I was to be the face of the Christian Coalition, run for office, all this stuff. He is well groomed as the face. If you accept, you are taken care of, just like the Rockefellers did with me. So you get those dinners, you get the media coverage just making you glow. And it's like you are just pushed forward as the savior, basically. That was my role I was being given if I was in line with it, if I accepted it. But the conditions for that acceptance is I don't care about the general public. I'm only for the elite, doing what the elite want to control the general public. Elon Musk accepted what I turned down. He's even given my tech. He is there to pose as the public savior, while he will not be there giving a care in the end. If you watch clips with him walking with somebody or someone coming up to him, there's a clip with him, a camera on him, where the person's asking a question, he's completely ignoring him. He's given that total air of, you're not part of the elite. I'm not even going to give you acknowledgement. And it's just him and the guy walking along. And the guy's not being obtrusive. He's just trying to ask him a question as if he's a fan. And so what you have is that idea that I'm above you. And that's that ego-centric thing coming in again. So Elon Musk is the poster child for the cabal, as I was supposed to be the poster child for the cabal. And he's even had the plastic surgery to look really nice, like I was to be the face of the Christian coalition. So no, he's not there for us. And he's supposed to be the one, like good cop, bad cop, the one we turn to, who's to be our hope. If we put all our hope on Elon, we won't be looking for other people to have hope with. And if he seems to be that he'll be the one that's going to save us, then we won't be looking outside that box. And that's exactly what they're doing, is focusing our attention on their guy who's employed, who's stealing the tech, who's being given the tech. He didn't come up with Neuralink, but he's being allowed to claim it. Just like Tom Hanks was being selected to get the Immortals, ordered and commissioned to take it. Elon Musk was ordered and commissioned to take Neuralink. And so Tom Hanks put him in Elon's role right there. He's ordered and commissioned certificate of authorship for the Immortals. So you look to Tom Hanks, same kind of idea. Looks like a nice guy, right? Well, we're catching on to it, aren't we? All of us. Elon Musk, the same thing. Mark my words. In the next year or two, we'll be looking at Elon Musk the same way generally in groups as we do with Tom Hanks. We will. And we'll be looking back going, how could we have even believed this guy? Look at the layers, discern, and see how he really comes across. Read if there's actually feelings there, dimensions of feelings, or just one plastic thought going on, one image. And what you'll see is arrogance and the idea that I'm looking like a nice guy, but there's something missing. And that's that genuineness. You know, when any of us talk here, you're going to see us feeling what we feel and not afraid and not abashed to show what we feel. Elon, here's me as Elon. So if I was talking as Elon, I'd be like this. Well, yeah, I feel that. Yeah. Well, we're going to be bringing that forward soon.
There is this really
anything beyond the veneer
on Twitter.
And I may go like this. Yeah, I may go like this. But there's nothing beyond that protection mask. Nothing, because I am told what I'm supposed to do as the face to get you to acquiesce. So does that make sense?
Yeah, there's a Twitter meme somebody put up with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Whoever the politician is that's dumb as a box of rocks, Hispanic, and then she's like, just like it's all her like looking like all like bug-eyed and shit. To Elon, it's cutting back and forth between her and Elon, and it's making it appear like they're flirting with each other by just looking at each other. But the way that Elon sits there, it just is like that smug factor.
It's the I'm above you. And that's your clue right there. Is Elon for us? No. Does Elon give free speech? No.
Do you ever hear him
Twitter? He blocked me from Twitter. I can't even access my own account on Twitter. And he's putting memes up to mock and compare and react to anything we say online. And so it's like, and you showed those, Stephen. So it's like he's playing his part and he gets his rewards. And when push comes to shove, he will not be there for any part of humanity except the elite.
There's people like The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, that goes on social media and posts, oh, this is my first time eating at In-N-Out Burger. And he has all of the food prepared on like a dinner plate, instead like unwrapped outside of all the packaging and everything. And then if it turns out this was not his first time there, and he's called out about it on the internet. These people are so fake. They're trying to fit in, and they can't even go to a drive-through fast food and be like, I'm one of you. Because they don't live like that. No. And even like I used to do the whole 9 to 5 thing. go and drive a commute an hour to work and an hour back. And what do you do when you go home? You go to the gas station, you pick up gas station food or fast food because you want to get on the road to get home. And you're constantly eating all of this food, and it's bad. It's just really bad. You shouldn't be promoting that like that. Like, I'm one of you, The Rock, eating something that's just like McDonald's. Like, this guy's not eating this on a daily basis, and neither should anybody else.
Well,
But
watch
the
the
connection is
reaction. They will react to what we do because they are told we're watching everything we do, you know. And like even Roseanne was very sweet about it. She said, "We watch all your interviews," you know. And she's on the sweet side of this. But it's like watch Elon react to this one. Okay. Watch him react to it. So basically, if he was genuine, if I was in my position back having credit for my work, and Stephen, we were getting credit back, I'd be telling you the Neuralink, all the bad things about it. While I'm telling you the good things, I'm telling you the bad things. Elon doesn't tell you the bad things. I'd be telling you, well, it does have this drawback and this, and we're working on this, but it's like we're concerned about this, where it could be used even to control populations. I would tell you that point blank. Elon doesn't. Now, watch for the future where Elon starts to, because we've made that aware. So all of a sudden, he may start to try to imitate who they're taking from, right? And he'll be instructed on what to do. And so suddenly you'll see him start to say probably something like, you know, well, there are some bad things and we're concerned, but we're going to work on that. And I guarantee you, we won't release it until it's perfected and within safe. And I'm sure that it won't hurt people. Watch for that little speech. But the thing is, like, they'll say it because we brought it forward. If we had not brought it forward, they wouldn't say it. And also keep in mind, are they listening? They're listening. They react right away. They have people that are assigned to analyze, you know, what we say, anything they could say that we lied, anything they could say that we were missed on, anything we say that they need to be put that fire out, that we've alerted the public to something they don't want. It doesn't matter about the numbers. It matters that it's been said. In Game of Thrones, commissioned by Warner Brothers, again, HBO, just like Tom Hanks, the in-house employee, George Martin, puts in there through Tyrion Lannister that if 10 people hear it, it's out of control. It's a story. It's out there. You can't stop it. So yeah. Yes, absolutely. So Elon Musk scares me the most out of every single player of the cabal. Why does he scare me the most? Because I know I was groomed for his position. He got my position when I said no. I said no because it scares me what they wanted me to do. And that they wanted my personality and my face and my eyes and my look and my mannerisms and my heart to steer people down a hole where it would only be the 1% that benefited and the rest of you be misled to your own demise and your family's demise and your children's loss. So that's what scares me. Elon Musk is the worst out of every single player. And behind the scenes, Rappaport's not much better, John Rappaport. And I'll just spell it out. Notice how they keep them under the radar as far as their actual doing. Look at the face right there, the plastic surgery. That guy looks like Larry Wachowski to me. It's like Larry Wachowski, done over.
well, the hairline, it's all fake. He's
It is
bald.
fake. It is fake.
Bald.
He was going bald, right? But that's the thing is, it's all about the image, and we're supposed to trust him. And why did they want me? Because I had a boyish look about me in a boyish manner. Why they want Elon Musk? Because he has a boyish look about him, a boyish manner that women and men are supposed to go, oh, he seems so nice, that even when he does horrible things in the future, we'll go, yes, but he seems so nice. He looks like a nice guy, a nice boy. Do you see it? Now look at the eyes. He can't hide it in his images. The eyes tell you what's going on. There is darkness in there. There is darkness in there. There is darkness in there. And I know. That's why they don't want me being seen or you being seen too. Because if you look in our eyes, you'll see a concern for humanity, a drive for what's good, and an appreciation for those that also have that, and that we can see through people like this. So this man is the front man.
His middle name is Reeve.
I just caught that.
What the?
Wow. Wow. This was all planned out. This man
Tom,
was he was a
Tom,
failure.
what
He actually failed at what he did, and the cabal brought him out. My sister was failing too. They brought him out. My brother was failing, brought him up.
University of
Neuralink,
Pennsylvania.
co-founder of Neuralink. He did not. Anyway,
We'll get we'll get this all exposed.
part of PayPal. That's why people are saying
He
they
acquired
can't
it.
get donations through.
He acquired all. He did not invent any of this stuff.
No,
He jumped in when the prices. It's like
they
when
brought him in.
the
They brought him
markets
in.
collapsed. The markets collapsed. Elon jumped in after the markets collapsed, bought the properties.
Wait a minute.
It,
I never
them
knew
up.
this. Oh my God. Stop 1 second.
What,
Oh
Zip?
my God. Oh my God. I never got this before. University of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
That's where all my family went to school. University of Pennsylvania. Oh my God. No wonder they picked him.
It's a very.
That's where I was supposed to go to college.
Yeah, that's where you lived for a long time, right?
No. Oh my God. They're the ones that handled also the Indian cricket thing by the FBI at the embassies of Canada and US and Cuba was done through the University of Pennsylvania. And I just got a call the other
The
day,
sound.
right before my phone went out. The last call I received on my phone, it read on the prompt, University of Pennsylvania. So University of Berkeley University and University of Pennsylvania are the two institutions of the cabal. They are definitely being utilized by the cabal. And people are being sent there, brought out of there. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, Katie Cat says college for grooming.
Exactly.
Yeah, they sent Elon there, yeah, to get caught up on the extra programming that he
My
didn't
brother
get in
with
South
Disney,
Africa.
yeah, my brother with Disney went there, has a degree. My mom went there. My dad went there. They all went there. Nittany Lions.
Brief.
Unbelievable. And that's the guy that's taking my work. I did not know. That's shaking me up. That's really blowing me away.
Well, like, think about this. He has OpenAI, which is now considered shit. You have, I don't know what Zip2 is. Is that the zip drives that you have
Oh,
the
no.
script on? That would be wild if that's what that is. And then you have X, which that was not the Twitter thing for
The
like
missing
just
letter from Immortals to make Matrix. Yeah. When he was given that. So unbelievable. Well, that's blowing me away here. I'm just feeling pretty sick. Unbelievable. Well, there's another piece to it.
Yeah, pencil. You have to find out when he attended and what he studied. Like, what did he take all blow off classes?
Maybe. But anyway, he was there. Probably when my brother was there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's funny. I've just pulled this from just our little archive here.
Oh my God. All right. Well, that hit me. All right, Stephen. Wow. Any other questions before we go?
Not at this time.
From the audience? No? Okay.
All
right,
let me
very
read.
good.
Let me read. Yeah, very quick. I'll read here. Norma said, Tom, that's true. I worked in mental health, and 80% of the people in the field come from dysfunctional upbringing. And ask for your sister's name. Julia, right?
Julia Zarco.
Sorry.
And now it's be back to Julia Althouse again. But Julia Zarco, Szarko. Yeah. But you'll see that footage at some point. I'm sure they wouldn't strike it with her as a Sandy Hook spokesman. But spokesperson. Yeah. All right.
And yeah, they're talking about satellite phone. Yeah, I mean,
all right.
do the stuff you need to protect yourself, and like get a VPN if you can. It's very important just to make sure your data is protected. your passwords. I say write them down on pieces of paper or anything like that.
Well, that's the crazy thing about Warner Brothers and Disney and the rest of them all with the cabal. Remember the guy said they're lower on the scale of who's really in power, but they are being given mega monopolies over all different fields of tech. Look at Elon Musk's little listing of his resume, basically, short brief. Warner Brothers with CNN, owning TMZ, owning tech, owning computer systems, owning securities. They can do whatever they want. And they're, and then you got Disney with ABC News. And they own everything from, uh, God, there's like, if you look at the list of ownings by Disney, it goes on for page after page. These are mega monopolies that are just way beyond out of control, and they're exploiting that ability and power. And they said it's all about power. So Elon Musk is really, he's the face for all of them to get away with what they're getting. We're supposed to be snowed and wooed away, and then they'll pull the rug. At this point, with Elon Musk being in place with my tech and taking my place as, look, personality, everything, imitating and taking credit for my stuff, I could be eliminated, or in the plan to be eliminated. The Wachowskis wanted, because they have Elon to take my place. So, but I'm going to do everything I can to keep going for as long as I can to, make a difference. And that's not feeling sorry for myself. That's just, I'm taking it serious, that the time could be limited and I need to do everything I can. If anything ever does happen to me, I ask that people realize that it was never a suicide. I would never do that. I wouldn't leave people hanging, especially with what I know. I'm going to do everything I can to my last breath. I'm not that stupid or selfish, and I will finish the job. If I was going to commit suicide, I would take their offer and have a great life for my son, right? If I was that low, getting to that point of lowness, of feeling that low. So I'm not going to stop. Anything happens to me, it was by them, the agencies. So, but we'll do everything we can.
Well,
All
we
right.
have it on the record.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're most welcome, Tom. I mean, what can I say? Every time I have you here, it's an honor to have you.
Thank you.
I'm always intrigued by everything you talk about, and I'm not just kissing your ass.
I know.
I do think you do have a presence, and you have that storytelling gift, and it shows. It permeates in everything you do and say, and I think that just lends further to your credibility.
Well,
So,
thank you. I think what scares them is we don't have that ego. It's like they accuse us of being, like Stewart says, egomaniac and things like that. My sister will try to throw the card, but they're the ones that carry that. They're the ones that name their companies that. To do what we do, to weather what we weather, the ego has to be gone. It has to be definitely that feeling of my drive is for humanity. My drive is for the kids. My drive is for everybody does matter. When you have that locked in, ego has no room, no place. It doesn't fit. Because if you did an ego thing like they do, where it's all about them and they have to matter, then you can't have that concept seated where it's for everybody, because you will take the place of it being for everybody. It'll all be about you. All eyes on me, says Sophia Stewart, is our company. So, but with the ego gone, we can embrace the concept of it is for everyone. That's how we save humanity. And Elon Musk is not out to save it. It was a great question. He's not out to save it. He's out for his gains and rewards. He's already written the rest off. But thanks, Stephen. Thanks so much.
when is the Roseanne interview? Is there a tentative date?
It's on August 19th.
August 19th.
You can bet your boots she'll be contacted by people like Be Humble Award and stuff like that, who is contacting hosts right now, telling them not to use me and saying that what Rankin said, all lies, liar. So that's ongoing. They're going to try to stop everything they can. And the trip up and the trip back is going to be dangerous. It's going to be dangerous. And I know that because the highways are the playgrounds of the agencies. They can employ certain police and do whatever they want on the roads. And there's been many incidents on the roads. I've had contacts, handlers even say, you don't ever think you're safe. The highways are their target fields.
I'm going to ask
law enforcement. Yeah.
I'm going to ask everyone watching and our audience to pray for Tom for his safety to
Thank you.
Roseanne's and back home from Roseanne's, so that everything is all okay for him when he goes out to do that interview. I just want Tom to be safe and to come back in one piece. Don't want you to lose a finger or a toe.
Appreciate that. And that Roseanne doesn't go through too much harassment through the minions trying to sway her either. It's annoyance. It's an old tactic what they got left. So to throw. So yeah. All right. All right. I have jet spray voice right now, so apologize.
Yeah. Oh no, you rocked it today, Tom. We're going almost we're over 2.5 hours.
All right.
But
Well, thanks for doing this though. Yeah.
it's my pleasure. And yeah, until the next one, class dismissed. And you're always welcome here, Tom.
Thank you.
And yeah, I guess we'll have a great weekend. And until the next one, take care.